Hello and welcome to another exciting video. We are jumping right into it today. I'm probably not going to have a whole lot to talk about, but we'll see if I fill the whole time. But while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you'll get all my future videos. Try and post videos at least twice a week. Mostly works out. Unless I'm super busy. Racing starts here pretty soon at Rockford Speedway. No, I do not have a car yet. I've been too busy, and the vehicle I would use to tow said race car that I haven't acquired yet. It's in the process of getting rewired. Yeah, lots and lots of issues with my van right now. So, yeah, so stay posted. That's my little mini personal update for racing wise, at least. We'll see what I can get my hands on to at this point. If I can't run a full season, maybe I'll just kind of run a pick and choose kind of thing. But we'll see. There's plenty of places I can race at around here, but yeah, multiple classes. So yeah, another news. Since I posted the video on Saturday, there hasn't been much racing going on. And not much dirt racing, at least. A lot of stuff got canceled on Saturday. So, yeah, like the World of Outlaw sprint cars. It was mostly just like regional late model and whatnot stuff that went on over the weekend. I know the Tezos All-Star 410 sprint cars were out, and Husak raced over the weekend with Heavy Hearts. Yeah. I did not look at winners or anything like that. I know Big Block STS modifieds were out this past week, and they won't be in action for like another month or something like that. I don't know. I didn't like super follow everything this week. I usually mostly just talk about late model racing. There is some racing tonight, however, depending on when you listen to or watch this video. Yes, this is in fast forward right now. Yeah, if I didn't fast forward a lot of these races, anything over or 3 minutes or longer automatically got fast forwarded. This was originally going to be like a 40-minute video, and I'm like, man, I can't talk that long. Not when I just had a video out on Saturday, and there hasn't been much stuff going on. NASCAR's actually posted a lot of stuff just today and late last night. So we're going to talk about that today. Yeah. So the only dirt thing that's going on tonight is the season debut of FloRacing Night in America, super late model race. They're going to be at Eldora, Tony Stewart's track. Yeah, they're expecting over 50 entries today. Not surprised, since it's a midweek show. A lot of money on the line. I think it's a $50,000 to win tonight. Not quite sure about that. I may have to double check that, but I just know it's a lot of money on the line. It's the first race of the year. These Tuesday FloRacing Night in America shows usually draw some pretty decent entries, especially when there's a lot of money on the line. So yeah, that'll be exciting. We can talk about, maybe highlights and whatever on how things went on Saturday's video, assuming I have a chance to record something. If not, we'll talk about whenever another video comes out. When I get a chance to. Yeah. All the things. I was supposed to go film some trains. Some local freight trains. Near actually where I work. Since I was off last night to work, but yeah, the weather, I didn't want to stand out there in the cold and kind of wet, as it was still kind of snowing / raining on and off. It's nice, perfect, beautiful, sunny day today. Maybe a little windy than I would like, but I was able to let the birds out today. Yes, I have chickens and ducks and a goose. I have lots of eggs for sale. I get right around a dozen or more eggs per day, so I got no more room in my fridge. Let me tell you. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, let me know in the comments below, and I'll sell you some eggs. So yeah, all the things going on. Let's talk some NASCAR, huh? Shall we? Since I already talked about all the dirt stuff already. Yeah, so NASCAR today released an update on the Colleague appeal, because they had their decision appealed. Basically, the appeals panel gave back their owners and drivers points. So Justin Haley is no longer like 32nd in points. He's up to like 24th or something like that. Right next to his teammate, their AJ Allmendinger. So that's good news for them. They still had to pay the $100,000 fine. Or 200,000, whatever it was. A lot of money. And then they upheld the crew chief suspension, which is fine. I'm sure they are okay with that. So, yeah. Lots of things that NASCAR announced today. As of about 15 minutes ago of recording this, well, maybe 20 minutes ago now. So it was about 15 minutes ago when I started recording. They just announced Sterling Marlin to the 75 greatest NASCAR drivers list. So good for him. They also added, yesterday they added Greg Biffle, or day before yesterday, something like that. Yesterday, I don't know. Biffle, very, very deserving of that list. If only just for his trucks and, well, what used to be Busch Series, now Xfinity Series accolades. And some of his cup stuff too. I mean, he did pretty well in Cup as well. Probably some of the hardest years to win some races. Yeah. So that's that. So that's your two newest top 75 greatest NASCAR drivers of all time list. Update. We already talked about the other guys already in the previous 2 videos. At least 2 videos at this point. And, yeah. I guess we could talk race results. I know the Xfinity race was just about to start when I recorded my last video on Saturday. John Hunter Nemechek won in dominating fashion, and he literally burned it down. Yeah, that was one hell of a burnout. Yeah, had the whole back half of the car on fire. But good for him. Definitely deserving. He's been one of my more favorite Xfinity and truck regulars the last couple years or so. Definitely a future star for sure. So congrats to him. Kyle Larson won the Cup race on Sunday. After making NASCAR's top 75 greatest drivers of all time list. So I guess good for him. He was just super surprised that he won, because Martinsville's a tough place to win at. And we all would have thought it would have been William Byron winning with how dominating or strong he was in practice and whatnot, but I guess not. In the race, actually, the guys who were really strong and kind of dominated were the SHR guys. All of the cars were. I think they had at one point they had all 4 cars in the top 6, which is crazy. They ended up with I think, pretty disappointed end to their race weekend. But their boss man, Tony Stewart, won his first NHRA race event. So congrats to him. The 4 wide nationals or whatever. That's just crazy that they run 4 wide. I promise you I'm not tired. Yes, I just yawned. Actually slept quite a bit more than I normally get. But then again, I hadn't slept in 2 days, so I guess making up for it, and I might even actually take a nap before I go to work tonight. Yeah, fun. Only 1 day off. Yeah. My days off are split, which is annoying, but it is what it is. It'd be one thing if I worked during the day. But, yeah. I also did see that, NASCAR announced that they want to be net zero or net neutral by 2035. I think that's a pretty ambitious goal. But this far away, from there, that's a long time from now. That's 12 years from now. That's a goal that they could definitely hit. Yeah. Wonder if that hints at an electric series coming soon, or like a hybrid series and then into electrics, kind of ease your way into it, kind of a thing. we'll see. I find that rather interesting. And, yeah. And that's really all I had to talk about today. Yes, all these SRX races are fast forwarded, and every single one that I've showed you so far has been. I think the only SRX I've showed you guys that, hasn't been a, I don't know where I was going with that. The only video I've shown you guys where this SRX video wasn't a fast forward was when I was doing my initial reaction video when I did a quick race in SRX when this game first came out. It was almost 2 years ago now, actually. I wish they would give it an update at least. Add some different tracks, at least on the SRX side. They don't have to change career mode, but at least update it for quick race and multiplayer and split screen and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. But as you can see, we're at IRP, aka Lucas Oil, in Indianapolis. Used to call it just Indianapolis Raceway Park. Now it's Lucas Oil Raceway Park or something like that. Whatever. It's a smaller track down the street from the big Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Yeah, I hung back a little bit there. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, slowly work my way up. I got plenty of time. And then, boom, right there. Just being stupid. Bye-bye, Ball Tracy. So there's not going to be many videos left for SRX, and you guys will be getting nothing but World of Outlaws videos from me here pretty soon. Unless I have some other ideas with some of the other games. I know on occasion I post I make a NASCAR 21 ignition video for just doing a random paint scheme off the top of my head. Half the time I start a video, not a single plan at all. I just wing it as I go. Sometimes I have a little bit of a vision or some inspiration. I know some of the earlier videos I definitely had some inspiration. I haven't had much inspiration lately to make one. I thought about doing an Easter one because that would have been kind of fun, but I was super busy and I don't even think I had a video that week, that Easter weekend. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. I should not be this tired. But let me know in the comments below, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you made it this far in the video. And also let me know what kind of ideas you have for me making videos. I'm always open to suggestion and feedback, and I don't know unless I ask you guys, so That's what the comment section's for, right? Constructive criticism. Hopefully not mean comments. Occasionally get random comment. Most of the time they're positive. There was one like 2 months ago that I did not like at all. Yeah, that person knows who they are. Because I didn't like it, nothing. I didn't heart it to show that I looked at it. No, I'm not going to get that kind of a reaction from me, so... Yeah. Are there any other racing games that you guys would like to see me do that are, you know, console games for PlayStation? I used to play Gran Turismo, but that game has gotten to the point where for me to be competitive, I need a wheel pedal set up, and I just don't have the room or the time. I basically get about 3 hours once or twice a week to make all of these videos that I make for you guys. So about 6 hours in total usually. And that's about it. And that's like playing the game, editing, and trimming clips, and, you know, doing the voiceover. Y'all seeing the final product here. That split screen video that I did with my wife last week, I think took us probably 45 minutes to do in total. By the time I clipped it all, recorded the actual gameplay and then clipped it up, and yeah, that's a little behind the magic. As mediocre as it is, y'all don't tell me one way or the other, so I don't know. I know my click-through rate isn't as good as I wish it was. At least I have halfway decent thumbnails. I don't usually have the best titles, because these are series and whatever. But the split screen one is actually doing better than I thought it would. Gaming channels are really hard to get to the point where you're monetizing, unless you were like super early on the early days of YouTube. It is really hard to get a good video out and just kind of go viral. You kind of have to post like every day or multiple times a day. I don't have time for that. When I was on furlough during the beginning of COVID, when I was sitting at home doing nothing all day, didn't even have a kiddo yet or anything like that, I had all the time in the world to make videos. And I think that's when I started to start getting somewhat serious on these. Actually trying to do something with the channel instead of just posting whatever. I don't live stream. Like, that was my original goal, was to just live stream everything. And no, I wanted you guys to actually have some good commentary, because half the time when I live stream, I sit there and I don't talk. I'm not fun live. Unless I'm, playing with friends and my wife, and which is actually what I did for a little bit. Till the one friend that I mostly shot videos with actually had a special lady friend, and now he doesn't really do much of that stuff anymore, so just fine. I understand. Gotta make time for your people. It's why I don't get videos out that often either, so yeah, but that's just about gonna do it for this video. If you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, especially if you made this far and you are not subscribed. Please do that. I appreciate it very, very much. I love you all as always, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye now.